The Takata Corporation was responsible for one of the biggest automotive scandals in history. Between the year 2000 to 2008, the Japanese parts supplier was responsible for manufacturing, testing, and supplying top-of-the-line safety airbags to 19 different automakers around the world. Honda, Mazda, Nissan, and Toyota, just to name a few. Takata supplied 40 million cars with faulty airbags that breached legal, ethical, and safety standards. The root of the problem was the airbag inflator, which in cases of crashes exploded and sent potentially fatal metal shards inside. Due to the severity of the hazards and fatalities, a nationwide recall of 42 million cars was made, largest in U.S. automotive history.
Takata engineers were responsible for performing adequate testing on the airbags and ensuring they meet the standards that their clients have. By purposefully failing to report the faulty results, they violated the following statutes in the PEO Code of Ethics. Section 72(2)(a) negligence. B. Failed to make airbags that safeguarded the life of the passengers when deployed. C. Failure to report the faulty results where public welfare was concerned. And F. Failed to clearly present their findings to clients to show the deficiencies in some variables. Section 77(1) Fairness to clients and passengers, fidelity to public need, as well as compromising their honor and integrity. Section 77(2) Regarding public duty as paramount and passing on results that had been tampered with. And lastly, Section 77(8) Not have feared the consequences of exposing unethical behavior within the company.
Some alternative routes Takata could have taken are 1. Disclose all information correctly, not exclude any information, and report findings correctly to Honda. This complies with Section 77 and 72. 2. Do nothing. This violates sections previously stated. 3. Issue a disclaimer for buyers beware, which violates Section 72.2, dishonorable actions, and 77.1. It is clear that Takata should have disclosed all the information correctly and not excluded findings from the report. This complies with Section 77 and 72 and would have prevented the recall disaster.
Now let's look at this case using tort law. We know tort law helps compensate the party that has suffered damages as a result of wrongdoing, and there's no need of contractual relationship. And for this to be successful, we need to prove three key principles on the basis of probability, which are the defendant owes a duty of care to the plaintiff, and it has breached this duty of care by his or her conduct, and it has caused an injury to the plaintiff. Looking at the case, we can say the plaintiffs were people that were injured or killed, and answering the three key principles, we can say that automakers and auto manufacturers both owe a duty of care to the plaintiff, and they have caused an injury to the plaintiff. Now, seeing who breached this duty of care on his or her own conduct, that would probably be a no for automakers, because it makes sense as they were depending on the auto manufacturers for making the proper car parts and manufacturing it properly with proper testing and so on. And considering that there were 30 million cars over a span of 10 years, we can say that the auto manufacturers were guilty of professional misconduct due to negligence. But also considering that the automakers did not provide any form of disclaimer saying that they're not responsible for or liable for any damages that happened to the person due to the faults in the car, you can ask the automaker a question saying there were 30 million cars they sold over a span of 10 years.